Hi, welcome to your Jay Flight SLX by Jayco 245RLS. We're going to start your orientation in the front of the trailer. You'll notice we have the propane system at the front. Of note here, the crossover regulator. There's a switch on it here. Whichever way it's pointing, that is the tank it will draw from. However, because it crosses over, that means that even though it's pointed this way at this tank, that when this one empties, it'll automatically draw from this one without you having to touch this at all. Also on the front here, you can see battery storage, as well as the solar ready hookup. We have your trailer brake breakaway safety switch. If this trailer becomes dislodged from your vehicle, it will pull the pin here and it will engage the trailer brakes. Also, if this pin is pulled out, or even just pulled out a little bit, it could be the source of your trailer brakes catching or grabbing on. So also on the front of here, we've installed electric tongue jack. You'll notice it has a light up and down. It also has a port on top. If you unscrew this, you can use the manual crank to put it up and down. Moving around to the other side here, you'll see your front storage compartment. You'll also see one of 4 stabilizing jacks located at the 4 corners of your trailer. They're not to be used to level the vehicle, they're only to be used to stabilize the trailer. Next we'll come to your outdoor shower. The output for your black and gray water tanks, along with the valves. Moving along, we have your input for your freshwater tank, as well as the input for your park electric right here. We also have the input for your cable or satellite. Moving around to your other outside compartment, we have some storage on this side and a fridge on this side. Next we come to TV mount, input for a TV, and the GFCI AC power for that TV if you choose to install it. Here we also have your outdoor access to your hot water tank. Of note here, drain plug and your pressure relief valve. I guess it is precious too. We'll just leave that, a little hard to do with one hand. Here we have the venting for your refrigerator. It's important that we leave this free of any obstruction, as airflow is needed to get in through the venting. We have an installed handle here. Next we'll go inside and take a tour of the inside of your trailer. No, we won't. I'm going to start the tour of the inside of your trailer. We'll start it right here with your carbon dioxide propane detector. There's a button on this unit that you can press about every 6 months or so, just to test to make sure it's functioning properly. I suggest 6 months only because generally your smoke detectors you want to check every 6 months, so it's just easier to remember if you check it with that. We have fire extinguisher. And continuing on into the trailer, we have your thermostat. It's a capacitive touch button, so you don't have to press the button hard, and you can cycle through and pick your cool, heat, or just the fan. So we'll move on into the back bedroom, or your main bedroom here. You will see that there are push button lights on the ceiling as well as over the bed. In here, it's important to note the emergency exit. You press down on this black tab, push up on the red handle, removing it from the holder, push out until it opens, remove the screen, and then you can escape to safety. You will see that you also have a mount and cable readiness and AC readiness for a TV in the bedroom as well. In the bathroom here, important to note in the bathroom is your GFCI plug. If you're not receiving power at some outlets, come in here and check to make sure it's not tripped. If it is, you just simply press the reset button there. Next, we'll take a look at your slide. So here's a control for a slide. Right now we're putting it out. And just press and hold all the way. And you'll hear a noise when it's all the way in, or all the way out, sorry. There, it is done. So also on this wall we have your awning control, so out, along with the awning lights. We also have your gray water, black water, and fresh water indicators, as well as your battery indicator for the trailer. We have the main switches for your awning light and for the main lights in the trailer here, as well as your water pump switch and your gas water heater switch. So moving into the trailer, we'll note your smoke detector that I spoke about earlier. It's good to test it every 6 months, make sure the battery's still good and it's still working. And when you do that, like I mentioned before, also check your propane and carbon monoxide detector. We have your trailer stereo RV. Has hookup for HDMI, USB, as well as Bluetooth. In here we have your TV and your antenna. It's hard to see on the video, but I will kind of try to show you. If we're looking at the TV here, and we come into this bottom corner where the cable connects, there's a little button in here. If you press it in or out, one way will be for your cable and the other will be for using the antenna. So if you're having trouble with either or, check this, press the button, and it should help. We have your banquette. Remove the legs at the bottom, and the top sits right on top of the ledge on either side, creating some extra sleeping. This couch as well will fold down for another extra sleeping quarter. And we have your fridge and oven. We'll start with the fridge. You'll see here that there is an off, an auto, which will select gas or electricity, and we have a gas. Now if there is an issue with the gas, you will see the light flash here, If that's the case, make sure the bottles are open, the valves in the bottle are open. If they are, sometimes you have to turn it off and on a couple times just to build up pressure in the system in order to ignite or start the fridge. The range top, these are all automatic lights. You turn it to the light position right here, turn that. You do that for all three. The stove is manual light, so you will have to light the pilot back there with a barbecue lighter or some such. When lighting it, you need to put it in the light position and then you press and hold the knob. Right underneath your stove here, we have the power center for your trailer, where you'll find all your breakers and your fuses. Always a good place to look if you're having any issues with electric. That about sums up a quick little tour of your trailer. The only other thing I would like to mention is the emergency exit at the rear here. Flip this handle up, flip this handle up, and then you can exit to safety. Okay, enjoy your new trailer. Hope you have many years of enjoyment ahead of you.